Well, I actually started teaching in grade 7, and my first student became a musician. The second student would be my brother's grade 6 teacher. She became a professional too. It's a wonderful life. Performing is a dream, and luckily I've been able to live that dream. I've had I've studied with some of the best minds in the world, and because of that, it's opened up so many doors that I'd like to open up for Albertans. What we're basically accustomed to are people that are arty or artistic, where it's about me. And when you become an artist, it's exactly the opposite. It is pure communication. And the ideal for me is to be invisible, and it's simply a direct communication from the composer to the audience, and I'm invisible. What you do, you look in the music for life experience, joy, sadness, ecstasy, whatever, anger. And if you've felt those particular expressions, then you can put that in the music. I would never be able, in any sort of sincere, honest way, be able to describe what childbirth is like. But what I see in the music that comes out, if it's described by the composer, then hopefully I can find it. I've stood in front of some of the top composers and conductors of the world for the 20th century, and if they ask you to do something on the snare drum, I was almost always a principal percussionist, so snare drum would be my instrument. If they ask you to play 1/4 as loud, the instruments were not able to do that. So I've redesigned the drums so they can, and very often at the end of a piece you'll see the conductor flailing away trying to get more sound out of the percussionist, and it's simply not there in your commercially made instruments of the 20th century. So I've been able to, with my woodworking skills, correct these design flaws. So often we have, if you go to a classical concert, you don't leave with a feeling of awe and excitement. And it's exactly the same difference as what I just mentioned, the difference between being arty or artistic and being an artist. When someone, for instance, if we're doing Ave Maria, and you go to the title Ave Maria, Ave means hello, and Maria would be Mary. I do consider this to be a piece that would be a description of a hug with the Virgin Mary. And if you're having a hug with the Virgin Mary, this would be something that would be absolutely serene, incredibly powerful. And so many of the versions I hear, they're bellowing, they're shouting it out. You wouldn't shout about a hug with the Virgin Mary. This is something that's very, very introverted. So you have to look into the music and get something that will touch people, that's audience friendly. With the concerts that we put on, there tends to be a very, very high level of technical proficiency. So you don't even have to like music to enjoy the concert. You're impressed just with the technical proficiency. But I want to make something, create something where every person has been touched in one way or the other, either by the excellence, by the meaning of the music, by the sadness, the wonder of music. And I very much dislike pandering to an audience. I would not do Bruce Landmark does the Beatles. You know, I like to bring the audience to my level. Oh, I've had the incredible honor of being able to be around the brightest minds of the 20th century. And if I can open the doors for my students, what else? What other joy could you ask for?
What I appreciate about Bruce's teaching style is the fact that it's a side-by-side mentorship, and therefore he's making music with Saul, and no piece is too difficult because he just makes it possible to achieve great things. And so in the year and a half, Saul has accomplished some good work.
Okay, now let's do that. This is his first piece that he's ever played, which I give to every student.
Right.
Okay, go. A bit slower. Okay.
Bruce has really helped me to see where music could take me, and I didn't think I'd be taking this road ever, and he helped me to see that it is a road and a possibility that I can take, and something that it's something that I've always wanted to do.